On one side, you see a statue of a familiar dwarf, Soroka, in the similar meditative stance, legs crossed, fists bumped together, one hand holding a dagger and the other holding a dagger as well. But this time, those two daggers are not made from stone or shadow like just now. It's one of them made from still pulsing living being. You can see there's a eye wall on the hilt. The eye kind of twitch and jolt at its surrounding, while and kind of like this cruel looking spikes protruding everywhere. While the other dagger has a blue leather grip and golden hilt. It's very sleek, very simple, complete opposite to the other one.
I want the sleek one.
A dim
That's my
green
eye.
barrier surrounds the statue with a writing in Dwarvish kind of floating
can speak
on the
Dwarvish.
barrier. The writing says, "Only for one who carries my oath."
Ooh. Is that a rogue thing? Because I'm a rogue.
I wonder if it
Yes,
means
Kane.
like I wonder if it means like his specification or something. You know how every classes have their own specifications and stuff.
Is there anything else? Is there like some?
The other hole contains a black cloak with blood red trimmings and what looks to be a sigil on the back of it. On the neck, there is this like black fur, and the whole thing seems to blow gently, as if there is a gentle wind that constantly blows on it. It is protected by a golden barrier with the writing again in Dwarvish that says, "May you succeed where we failed."
Umara, can I have the cloak? Can I have the emo cloak?
Can I at least
What
look at the
happened
sigil?
when Jade grabbed the gold?
Ooh, that's
The
nice.
frick is that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna send
Kane,
this
don't
to.
touch
Oh,
it.
oh no!
Oh, this
Hang
is
on,
like-
Wait.
it's so bad though. His emo senses are tingling. It needs the cloak. And that blue
Okay,
dagger.
remember
blue
what
dagger
happened
matches
to
his eyes.
Jade? Remember what happened to Jade?
Yeah, but when he had to steal the idol, it was supposed to be like only done by like whoever, only done by a rogue. Remember? So that's what Kane's thinking.
What if we What if we each grab one dagger? Because then we wouldn't get overwhelmed.
Okay, which one do you want? Because I like the blue personally.
I'll
It
go
matches
for
my
red.
eyes.
I'll
You sure?
go
You
for
okay with
red.
that?
Yeah, it's fine. It matches.
All right, you ready?
Okay, I'm gonna grab Kane's hand, and my other hand's gonna slowly start reaching out for the red dagger, and we're gonna try and touch it at the same time.
Alright, you try to reach for the dagger, and again, that green barrier blocks your hand. You're unable to proceed further.
But this rogue title's nonsense.
Can everyone try and stick their hand through? Maybe Kane and I are just not pure of heart.
I wasn't gonna sell it, honest. I was gonna actually use it.
I really wanted it as well, and I thought I was being true to myself, but you know.
I mean,
Okay,
I
anyone
think
just
Can I
go
try
and
the
grab.
cloak?
Alright,
Can I try the
everybody,
cloak?
everybody just place your hand on it. It's a barrier, it's not letting you pass through.
I have two daggers, right?
Yes.
Can I clink them together like that rogue did? Like when the
Oh.
lights went out?
Oh, if you
Ah, fuck you, I'm a good rogue.
You remember the writing on the wall, on the mural says... Fuck me, give me a sec. Notes.
Oh, that's in it.
That's a nice
Hey, ears
writing.
perk up. What?
It says, "Stand vigil, be prepared, for one day the dark may come again."
yeah.
Friends, if what friend Gilvana says, Soraka, the rogue, has a duty that he has to perform. And from the inscription, the barrier, the writing on the barrier over the cloak says that they have failed. Maybe the the duty that he wants us to perform is to protect
This
home from another invasion.
So we have to come back.
I
Maybe he means
think
we have to take the cloak first to like promise, and Kane's like reaching for the cloak.
I think
Go ahead and roll
Ah.
Constitution saving throw for the cloak.
Ah, damn it!
Serves
You
you
can
right,
try. Feels like a
Where's my character?
You were saying, Jade? Were you saying something?
I think you guys need to take the oath and then you're allowed to use it.
Oh, maybe like if we
Alright,
promise.
so you only take
it.
1 point of lightning damage as the berry
Ooh.
zaps you.
Okay,
It's like
Umara.
a little shock.
Yeah, basically, just a little shock.
Amara's gonna take her hood off. She's no longer invisible. I'm gonna
Wait,
kneel in front of the statue. Is the oath in front of us? Like, is it the...
No, that the writing is on the wall, like on a door, like very far back.
Cool, but Jade said it out loud, didn't he?
Did you?
I told you guys like maybe you guys need to take the oath to
Yeah.
able to use it because it says that he has he once failed like
Yeah.
something he once failed, so
Okay.
maybe for you to use his powers you need to continue where he left off.
Amara's
good
gonna put her hand over her heart,
Uh-huh.
and she's gonna go, who goes by many names, will take this oath if you will give me this power. And I'm gonna very gingerly lean forward and try and touch the red dagger.
You lean forward, try to touch the red dagger, and the barrier stops you. You feel
I
you're
don't
in.
get it!
You feel you're in the. You're not sure. You're not sure what's wrong.
Do you mean it that you will take the oath, Umara? Or are you just saying it to appease him?
I'm a good rogue. I've been a rogue for so long, and I didn't know we have an oath. So if there's an oath
I
for this
don't
part
think
of the
it's
job,
more.
I would take it. I enjoy this job. It's a great
That-
job.
It's good to know, but I don't think he means like if you want to keep being a rogue. It feels more like will you protect this
Oh.
this place that he and his friends have made, have basically sacrificed their life to protect,
So he wants
you
us
know.
to protect a giant crystal city with no inhabitants.
Hey,
No,
hey,
I
hey,
think
hey, hey!
it's more like
Hey.
it's more like what J5 or Jade said. Like perhaps if we say we will protect home as in this world and truly mean it, then maybe we could take all
What?
of this stuff.
Okay, we saw. Okay. There's a lot of rogues on the streets where we're from, but they don't last very long. I mean, you die. It's not the most ideal job. What if we started to look after each other more? I did roll away from you when you got attacked to save my own life, and I'm thinking that might have not been very noble of me, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, but it
Maybe
was
we should.
the smart thing to
Maybe
do.
But maybe because it was the smart thing to do, it wasn't the right thing to do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I jumped in fire to pull people out of that stupid trap earlier. I feel like I'm already doing a pretty good job being stupid.
But you're dumb, and it's great. But I did one thing I'm kind of proud of today, where we got attacked and I attacked someone, and while I was dying, you tried. Well, I wasn't dying, out of conscious, and you still tried to attack, even though that wasn't the smart thing to do. You could have just run, disengage. Well, not disengage, just
Well,
fought.
yeah.
Maybe
But you're
we
my friend,
need.
so
Maybe we need to build more connections like this. Because they had a guildy. Maybe the guild you were a part of and the people I run around with, maybe they're not doing the rogue name proud. And Amara's gonna look up at the statue and is it changed at all?
Is it smiling?
God, are you there?
Are you winning?
God is here, but no,
Winning
the
fun.
statue has not changed. While you
Oh, I really
can-
don't know what it wants.
I mean, you can try again. Reach
I mean, I'm
in.
willing to promise anything. If it means creating a better and safer home, then that means Haley will be happy. So I'm good with that.
I would like for people to be safer and freer. I think that would be my caveat.
I just settle for people not going hungry and starving, but that's a good dream, too.
Starving, yeah. Starving sucks. How about this? Umara's gonna put her hand out and be like, maybe it's not a one. Maybe he failed because he was a one-person team, and he didn't have the duo of Umara and Kaine.
The most dynamic of duos.
The most two rogues are better than one.
But Saraka was a part of the 12. There are 12 people.
What if they had 24 and had 2 of each? Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, but there
It's
are
more-
years that have 24 months, and that's just ridiculous.
But what if we took the oath together?
Like,
What
just
if
the
we
two of
make
you?
our own
see.
oath together?
You just want to marry me. It's okay. You can say that.
Seeing as you go after every girl and boy, the marriage would dissolve in 24 hours.
Hey now. Once I'm tied down, I'm tied down. I would only look. I promise not to touch.
So you're suggesting to tie me down?
Is this
It's
a
a two-way
confession?
street, you see.
It's a two-way street, you see. This is not, Amara's gonna put the cloak over her head and she's gonna be like, we're not doing Budapest right now. We are trying to get the rogue
But
happy.
Budapest was so fun. Don't you want to do Budapest again?
Oh
What's
god.
Budapest again?
Does my arm go through I'm gonna try and touch the dagger again.
You touch the barrier. Nothing. The wall is still stuck. But this time you hear a whisper.
Oh,
Only Umara?
what does the whisper say?
Umara, you hear
Yeah.
it faintly,
Ooh, whisper.
but Ignis, you hear it clearly.
Oh.
What does it say?
You hear it faintly. Go ahead, roll perception check. Again,
Amara's just
it's not
uncomfortable.
much. It's a whisper. There's not much you can glean from it.
Okay. Kane, shush! The statue talks. And then
You
Amara's
hear-
gonna put both hands on the shield, on the force field, and be like, again, please.
You hear it louder.
You
You
hear
hear
I asked Umara, you heard it? You heard something talk? I think that was Soroka's voice in my head. Did you hear it, Umara? I don't know.
What's Soroka? Anyway, both
So,
hands are on
the rogue.
Cool, yeah, Mr. Rogue, are you there?
He said, I think he said, I will stand vigil. I will be prepared for one day the dark may come again.
And the
Similar to
barrier-
inscription of the
begins to just fade away.
What?
Is that the oath? That is the oath!
You took
But-
the oath, and I didn't get to take the oath. We don't, Kane, we're
But-
dumb. Oh,
I don't-
We didn't
but
get
I
it.
don't- I didn't mean
Ignis
it.
got it.
But I didn't
She's
mean
not even a
it.
rogue.
I
She's not
feel,
even
I
a
feel
rogue.
like I lied. I
Umara's
told
on
you,
the
it's
floor.
not about being a rogue. It's about the oath, and you can be a druid, you can be a fighter. If you take an oath to protect, you're protecting those things.
Wait, did,
You know?
did Ignis just take notes?
I don't
Umara's
think. I
on-
hope not. I didn't
Oh,
mean
shit.
it. I don't care about her home.
And the dagger
no.
is now in the clutches of the statue right in front of you.
I take it back. I take it back, Soroka. I don't mean it. I mean, they
Umara's
would. I
on the
wouldn't.
floor and she's tearing up and she's like, I just want it. Why
And
is
Kaine-
this? I have
Kaine just
dedicated
kinda like-
my life to this.
Look at my life.
No.
Kane's just gonna kind of walk up and he's gonna like look at the statue and be like, "Hey, ditto," and he's gonna reach for that.
And you're gonna what?
Kane's gonna say ditto and just reach for the blue dagger.
You touch the blue dagger.
He's gonna pick it up.
You pick it up.